I'm Beate, I'm German. I'm the mother of two beautiful children. I'm 53 now, and I have a restaurant in the south of France. When I actually discovered that I had acute myeloid leukemia, and that changed my whole life actually. It was kind of a drama. We found out very late. I went with the ambulance to hospital and did stay there for 6 months. I had to do 3 courses of very strong chemotherapy, and this was followed by a bone marrow transplantation. It was a very difficult process. I got very sick. I lost at least 13 kilos. Got really very thin. The transplantation worked. I came out and I survived the whole thing due to a very highly professional work team in the hospital and modern techniques. But I came out with a package full of medicine to take every day. It was cortisone, antibiotica, it was, name it. It was the whole range of what modern medicine can give you. I felt really difficult in my body. It felt like war. I had a feeling, like a feverish feeling all day long. I felt almost, my senses felt numb, my mind wasn't clear. I was tired. I was tired the whole day. On the other hand, this transplantation, they gave me about 50% that it would work out for over the next 5 years. And even higher was a danger of a secondary cancer. So I was living constantly with this restlessness and fear whether it would come back, but all I could say is wait and see. So really soon I realized I need something else. I started researching, and after 1.5 years I met an Ayurvedic doctor in my hometown, and she said actually my whole system was out of balance. The Pitta, she called it Pitta, it was a fire element, was far too high. And she gave me some kind of medicine and an advice how to continue with my cooking and start changing my diet. And said the only deep advice she could give me, try to get my health together as much as that I could go to India to a proper Panchakarma, to do a proper Panchakarma in a clinic. So I came here 3 years ago, the first time, to Sri Krishna. And actually I was quite hesitant whether I could go because my immune system was still weak for this experiment. At home, the doctors almost thought I was crazy to do this travel. So when I came here the first time, it was a big experiment for me. Would it work? Would it bring anything? But after my first ghee and purgation, which was actually a very difficult 2 weeks process at first, which really brought me almost slightly the same experience which I went through during the chemotherapy. But after 3 weeks already, I felt there's a potential to regain my health back. And that was an enormous gift, to have that hope back. The approach of Ayurveda is that it's a holistic approach. It brings together the physical body, the emotional body, the mind, the energy body, and the spiritual side of life. And I find that so enormous, beautiful. I changed my diet a lot. And when I came back home, we changed it at home in the family environment, and I brought it back into my restaurant We changed the menu card and brought on more of Ayurvedic recipes, which actually people like very much. And it's little things like that which really changed my lifestyle a lot, and I regained, I would think, fully my health back. And having that, if you have your health and your feeling of strength back, you don't worry so much whether a sickness comes back or wouldn't come back. Actually, you feel the health really is already the measure of how strong you are. And I think for me this is certainly the biggest gift in life, that I regain my health. But I also gained something which I even didn't have before my sickness, which is a holistic approach to life.